Hola, miembros de la familia. Mi nombre es Amara Odagu. Son bienvenidos de nuevo a mi canal. To my English subscribers, hello family members. My name is Amara Odagu and you're welcome back to my channel. If you're just joining me for the first time, I'm originally from Nigeria and I bring to you content based on visa procurement, how to legalize your documents, and everything you need to live a normal life as an immigrant in Spain. If you think you can relate to this kind of content, please do well to consider subscribing to this channel, turning on your bell notification so that whenever I post, you'll be the first to be notified. Like if you like this kind of video, leave a comment down below in the comment section. Let's keep the conversation going. Share this video to other people who you think may need problem solving videos like this. So today on my channel, I'll be discussing to you about one thing that you need to do when you get into Spain. Whether you come in legally or illegally, this is like number one thing that I will advise anybody who is in Spain to do for your own good, also work to your own advantage eventually. I'll be discussing with you in this video, number one, the definition of these documents I'm talking about. I'll be telling you the requirements that are needed in order to procure these documents. I'll be talking to you about the benefits, which will come lastly. So if you want to know the benefits of this document, I'll advise you to stick to the end of this video. Then we'll be discussing about the circumstances, different circumstances, and how you can actually maneuver, getting these documents. So guys, that is generally the full length of this video that I've just summarized into this. So stick around, we'll be getting into the video in a bit. Start the video without much ado. Number one, if you come into Spain, I don't know about other Schengen countries, but I know that this is what is applicable in Spain. I will advise you to get yourself empadronamiento. It's called padron for short. This document is super duper important if you want to live a normal life in Spain. My channel is all about how you can live a normal life as an immigrant in Spain. So if you want to live a normal life, literally, you want to live a normal life, empadronamiento is one document that you should get. It's super duper important, guys. When I say super duper, I'm just saying it for emphasis to tell you how very important this document is. So empadronamiento is basically registering with the local authorities, the locality where you reside. That's what it is in the nutshell. So advise that when you get into Spain, that is like what you should do ASAP. Do not come and start waiting for whatever. You need to be able to do this ASAP. Maybe that week or that month, the same month you entered into Spain. It's advisable that you do it very, very soon, because that is when the local authorities will know that there is an individual in this said address coming from this country that is with us. If you do not do it immediately, it won't start counting for you. So it's very important that you do it immediately you get into Espanol. Also, I would advise that if you come into Spain without having maybe a place to stay, or probably you'll be in a hotel before you get a place, once you get a place to stay, once you get an address, go and get empadronamiento. Very important and cannot be overemphasized. If you get into Spain and you already have a place where you'll be staying, that is beautiful. Just go and get empadronamiento. Also, I would like to state in this video that if, of course, there are different circumstances in which people will come to Spain and they are not going to be living alone. So if you come to Spain and you're going to be co-sharing an apartment, it is also okay. It's not only when you own the apartment that you would get your empadronamiento. You have to speak to the person concerning empadronamiento. That is why I'm making this video. You can actually start talking on this even when you're back in your home country, you're going to be telling the person that I would like to rent. If you're renting from the person, it's important that you discuss with the original owner of the apartment about empadronamiento before you pack into the apartment. It is Spanish law for you to assist your co-tenants to register or get empadronamiento. It's actually a must. So if the person is maybe being shady about it, or is not forthcoming, or is giving you excuses why he can't do it, that is a red flag for you to come. Do not rent from that person. It's a big red flag, because you will not be able to get your empadronamiento if the person does not assist you. It's a big red flag. Once you get the support of the original owner of the apartment, once you get his documentation, if he doesn't want to go with you to ayuntamiento, you will be able to do this process. It's actually a very easy process. Now we'll be going directly to the requirements for this procedure. You will need the individual who actually owns that apartment to go with you for this sitter, because you will have to, of course, book an appointment with the local authority. On the said appointment day, the original owner of the apartment may or may not go with you to the appointment. He can leave his house contract with you and his ID card with you, then you may go by yourself for the appointment. One requirement: this utility bill, receipt for payment, contract of house, and his resident card, in order for him to be able to prove to them that he owns this apartment and you want to register. Then you who is subletting or squatting with him will need to go with your international passport, since at that time you do not have a resident card. Definitely they'll be opening a file for you. Having said that, all this document checks out. This person who you're living with, who owns this apartment, has all the things that I listed earlier, and you also, you're ready, you're good. You don't really need much. You're good to go. So stage of this is going for your appointment. You're going to go to your appointment. I'll be posting a video on how this process actually works. After this video, that video is coming next, so just stay tuned. What is the benefit of acquiring empadronamiento? We have been talking about empadron, and I told you that it is super beneficial to anybody who is staying in Spain. It's super beneficial. So now, right now, why is it beneficial? What is the need? Why do I need to stress somebody? Why do I need to go to this place? Why do I need to register immediately I get into Spain? Why? Before we go into the benefits of why you need to do this, I would like to tell you guys that there is a video that I did on how to get legalized fast in Spain. That video is currently on my channel, and that video will tell you one major benefit of acquiring empadronamiento. I'll be putting the video up on my channel as a tag, and also guys, I'll be placing the thumbnail here so that you would watch it and get the in-depth detail of why, because it's all about how to get legalized fast in Spain. If you're in Spain, you're not legalized, you know you cannot live a normal life in Spain. So I'll put in that video there. So right now we'll be getting into why you need this document, the benefits basically. Number one benefit, we are going to be stating all the benefits, but the most important one will come last, so stick to the end. Number one benefit is that you will use this said document to immediately get your hospital card. And your hospital card is so important because everybody knows that nobody, human being living in a new city, you might fall sick, you might change of weather and everything might affect you, and you will not be able to treat yourself at home. You need to go to the hospital, and here hospital is almost or free medical health care here. So why not take advantage of the free medical health care and get your hospital card? So you see why I said that this document is so important. If you're sick or if you need to go to the hospital, you cannot go to the hospital without the card. There is no one to use the hospitals here. You need your tarjeta de sanitaria and you can acquire your tarjeta de sanitaria once you get your certificado de empadronamiento. You can use this empadronamiento to get social service help. Of course, this will not apply to everybody because some people come into Spain and they have they have everything they need to survive in Spain, which is fantastic. But we will not also deny the fact that there are some people that come into Spain and they struggle a bit to get their footing. If you're in this category of people, to get help from Assistance Social, which is the social service, you will need to have your empadronamiento. You will need to have it with you. That's the only way they're going to respond to you. That's the only way they're going to answer you. If you don't have this, it's not going to work. So social service is actually super helpful in the sense that if you're in Spain and you do not have a job, maybe you've been looking for a job, you're actually finding it difficult to get a job, and if you don't have a job, of course you will not have money, so you're struggling financially, they can actually help you. Or maybe you're living in a place you can't pay your rent, social service can help you. They can even help you with the house. They can help you with payment of your rent. They can help you with food. The things that this is why social service is actually important. If you're in Spain and you're really clueless about the body that can actually help you, get yourself together, social service is that body that can help you. But the only way you can get help from this body is by doing your empadronamiento. So that's why I said it's super important. If this applies to you, please take it seriously and get your empadronamiento done. Empadronamiento is also important to those who came in legally, because in order for you to get your resident card, this is like #1 document that they're going to be requesting of you. So if you do not have this said document, you can see that it won't work. So that's why I said this document is super important. Of course, this document also, you will not be able to get your tarjeta de sanitaria if you do not have your empadronamiento. Nobody's going to answer you in the hospital, so you need to get that sorted. Then also, I would like to advise you guys that once you have done this, another benefit that you will experience is that you're going to be able to get your resident card. If you're living illegally in Spain, this will not stop you from getting your empadronamiento, because this would also be one document that will be needed for you to be able to get your temporal resident card. So it is so important for you to get registered in the town hall, the address where you live. That video I mentioned before now, how to get legalized fast, is one video you need to watch if you haven't already. That's where I detailed how you can be able to get your residency using empadronamiento and of course other documents. But you have to have stayed in Spain for at least 3 years. As I also mentioned, that immediately you come into Spain, it's good that you do this empadronamiento that first month when you got into Spain, because you really do not have to wait. There's nothing you're waiting for. Just try and get it that first month that you came into Spain, so that it begins to count for you. And once you've stayed up to 3 years, you start to apply for your arraigo de social. Yes, and that will also help you gain your residency, temporary residency. But then you work towards gaining your permanent residency. Empadronamiento is renewable because it expires. So if you just came into Spain and you stayed for at least 2 years, they will write a letter to you telling you that your empadronamiento has expired and you need to come and get a renewed copy, of course. So you're going to be going there for a sitter. You're going to be booking a sitter with them, but the procedure of how to do this and how to acquire it and how to go to your office and all that will be coming in my next video. So guys, just stick around for that. This empadronamiento can be done in different places in your locality, so please do your due diligence to ask people or check Google to know where you can do your own empadronamiento. It's usually in the local government, but there are different parts of the city where this is located. there must be one very close to you, so check and find out. I stay in Valencia, and here Valencia capital has 2 places where this can be done. And if you're in Valencia, I can leave the addresses to these 2 places in the description box, so do check it out. But for other places I don't know, you need to do a little bit of work to find that out for yourself. If you think that you've gotten help from this video, do well to subscribe to this channel and join the family. Turn on your bell notifications so whenever I post you get notified. I would love you to leave video suggestions of topics you would like me to discuss on, as somebody who is coming into Spain, or as somebody who is already in Spain and you're in a fix. I will consider the topic, and of course, if I can, I will do due diligence and I will be putting out a video on the said topic. So guys, you can actually do that. For further questions, queries, business, or whatever, please do well to follow me at Malawi the Bag and shoot your request there, or send me an email at amaraodago@gmail.com. I will be in my DM for 1 hour after I post this to get your questions and to answer them. And I'll also check my email regularly to reply to your email. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this video, and see you on my next video. Till then, hasta luego.